Have you ever pondered the connection between celestial bodies and seismic activities on Earth? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? Well, the concept of predicting earthquakes is one that has long stirred up controversy, particularly when it comes to astrology. Some say it's impossible, even going as far as to label it as pseudoscience. But others argue that there could be a real link between the movements of celestial bodies and the rumbling of our Earth. Consider this: the sun's gravitational pull, the tidal tug of celestial bodies on our planet, and even solar eruptions could all have a say in seismic activities. It's a theory that's been around for a while. In fact, the idea that celestial bodies could be behind the cause of earthquakes is not something new, yet it remains a topic of heated debate. So let's delve deeper into this intriguing astrological phenomenon of earthquake prediction. In the quest to understand the mysteries of our universe, several scientists have ventured into the realm of the controversial. This journey has often led them to the intersection of astronomy and geology, where they have dared to explore the potential links between celestial events and earthquakes. One of the pioneers of this exploration was Dr. R. Challinor from the University of Toronto. He was among the first to suggest that there might be a connection between events on the Sun, the Earth's spin rate, and the occurrence of earthquakes. However, it was Swiss astronomer Johann Rudolf Wolff who in 1852 first proposed a relationship between the planet Jupiter and sunspot activity. These dark spots on the Sun's surface, characterized by their intense magnetic fields, sparked the idea that celestial bodies could be behind the cause of earthquakes, but not all scientists who dared to explore these connections were met with open minds. NASA scientist Stephen Plagerman, for instance, wrote a book called The Jupiter Effect, where he proposed that solar activity, by affecting the Earth's spin, could trigger earthquakes. Unfortunately, his theories, marred by their astrological undertones, led to his dismissal from NASA. Yet, the quest for understanding didn't stop there. John H. Nelson, an engineer working for Radio Communications of America, made headlines in 1951 when he discovered that the movements of planets could orchestrate solar activity. This activity, in turn, could distort radio wave propagation, causing disruptions in communications. Intriguingly, Nelson's discovery suggested that the alignments of planets with respect to the Sun could also have an effect on Earth, a theory that resonated with astrological aspects. Despite facing criticism and controversy, these scientists have opened up new avenues for understanding the possible connections between the cosmos and our planet. Their work, while contentious, has set the stage for further research into the influence of celestial bodies on terrestrial events. The question remains: can the movements of the stars and planets really foretell the rumblings of the Earth? Could the alignments of planets with respect to the Sun have an effect on Earth? This question was brought into the limelight by radio engineer John H. Nelson in 1951. Nelson discovered that the revolving planets could orchestrate solar activity, thereby distorting radio wave propagation and communications. This discovery hinted at the possibility of planetary alignments impacting Earth as well. In traditional astrology, certain angles of alignment such as opposition, square, and trine are considered powerful. These angles might coincide with the astrological aspects that Nelson observed. This idea sparked the interest of many astrologers. Adding to this, Dr. Jane Blizzard's work for NASA provided evidence that heliocentric planetary conjunctions, oppositions, and specific 90-degree alignments could trigger violent solar disturbances. These disturbances could then cause fluctuations in Earth's magnetic field, altering it from 0.0 Ci to 2.0 CIE, as noted by geophysicists. The science may not be settled, but the intriguing correlations between planetary alignments, solar disturbances, and Earth's magnetic field changes continue to pique our curiosity. In celestial mechanics, there's a phenomenon that could potentially explain the astrological influence on earthquakes: orbital resonance. Now, what's this all about? Well, imagine two celestial bodies, such as planets, dancing around a common center. Their orbits are not independent, but rather exert a gravitational tug on each other. This tug can cause their orbital periods to synchronize in a way that's akin to a rhythmic dance. This synchrony is what we call orbital resonance. Recently, Dr. Frank Stefani from Helmholtz Zentrum Dresden-Rossendorf and Dr. Jose Abreu from ETH Zurich Institute for Geophysics delved into this fascinating subject. They proposed that the revolving planets do not just dance aimlessly in space, but rather, they orchestrate solar activity. This solar activity in turn has potential implications for our planet, possibly even triggering seismic events. While we may not have definitive answers yet, the exploration of these theories continues to challenge our understanding of the universe and its influence on our earthly experiences.